Osgood Perkins is back for a new horror film, The Monkey. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. When twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the estranged siblings to confront the cursed toy. I loved Longlegs. It was one of my favorite films from last year, so I was really looking forward to The Monkey. I understood it wasn't going to have that same exact tone where Longlegs was a more serious, disturbing film. And learning more about The Monkey and hearing some early reactions, I knew it was going to be completely different in tone, balancing more of a comedy style to it. The Monkey is hilarious and also quite brutal. This movie balances a comedic tone to it with a haunting, sinister vibe to it so perfectly. The jokes work, and it's funny throughout with a lot of abrupt edits and certain conversations between characters, but also you have this overall eerie feeling when it comes to the monkey. Theo James is in a dual role within this film. He plays twin brothers, and one of the brothers doesn't see his son very much, PD, and he does not want this monkey to be passed down to him. Since the monkey was passed down from their father to the twin brothers, he really distanced himself from his son. You see that there is that hardship to it, but it all has a reason behind it all. Theo James is great in here. When he's one brother, he's quite serious, a little bit awkward at times, but when he's the other brother, he's loud, he's abrupt, he's more aggressive, and Theo James gives a really good performance within this film, balancing two different characters in this movie. And when you have that comedy style to it, I laughed. The whole theater was laughing. And a lot of it's due to very abrupt editing style where you see someone die and then you immediately jump to a scene within a funeral, and it's supposed to be for comedic value. And there are a lot of kills in here. So you have these very abrupt editing choices that offer something new within the next scene. And it's quite hilarious. Seeing the reactions from people within the movie or seeing bodies turn up, the movie is always trying to offer something new with its editing choices, its style, its comedic value to it. I found myself laughing throughout this film, and a lot of the film does feel like it's a parody at times, especially towards the end. Certain moments with Theo James feels like it would be in Scary Movie. Like I'm laughing, but I feel like it's spoofing other movies. And there are a lot of movies that have a killer toy, in this case, a monkey. And it understands that it is quite silly and understands that it needs to be having that comedic value to it, but it plays itself very seriously as well. The kills within like the first 2 minutes of this film, you could tell it was going to be brutal. And as the movie went along, it ramped up the violence and offered very unique, disturbing kills to this movie. And it plays out very similar to Final Destination, where the monkey is not actually doing the killing, just mishaps along the way. And I thought that was so clever, but then also you felt that monkey's presence. Like he is the one controlling everything. He's the one moving about killing people, but he's not. And so you do feel that atmosphere that this monkey has created, Osgood Perkins has created, and it is quite disturbing. The monkey, for just sitting there banging a drum, it is very eerie throughout this film. And so with that comedy and that horror to the movie, that tone is perfectly balanced. I never felt like this was a straight comedy. I never felt like it was a straight horror film. It just mixed so well together to be a very unique film that does seem like it is poking fun at movies like this with a killer toy like Annabelle or Chucky, but also having something unique about it and having a nice perspective on family and not trying to do the same thing that happened to you as a kid. There was a lot of disturbing things that happened to these twins when they were younger, and Theo James, the more responsible Theo James, wants to prevent that. And that's a nice look to this movie. Real quick, if you're interested in checking out The Monkey, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have seen the film, comment down below with your overall thoughts on the movie. And if you'd like to see more exclusive content from me in 2025, consider joining my channel as a member, and there you can unlock exclusive movie reviews and ranking videos. The Monkey was a lot of fun. I absolutely love this movie. It was entertained throughout this film, from its comedy to its horror to its very violent kills to its very brisk runtime and really outrageous performances from Theo James. Elijah Wood is briefly within this film. Tatiana Maslany is also very odd within this. She's constantly talking about death to her kids. It's got this morbid, this overall tone to it all. But The Monkey, I was impressed with it. Favorite film of the year so far. I mean, it's February, but I really enjoyed this movie for what it was. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Monkey a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for The Monkey, the new Osgood Perkins film. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.